Hi everyone, it's Bob Pym here, and we're up to about week 5 now, aren't we? And you're sort of really into the core of the subject. So these first few topics that you've been reading about and discussing on the forum are essential to everything else that follows. So this key information about building the collection and what comprises the collection. And then we go on to some sort of peripheral topics that deal with how do we manage that collection, preservation, collection management systems, those sorts of things. I hope you're finding the topic interesting and a little bit thought-provoking. I like to think that it's got some real practical application, and for those of you working in the industry, hopefully you can see how what we're talking about in the subject actually plays out in real life. And I know from some of the forum postings that you've picked up on that and applied it to your workplace. And it's good to share those experiences on the forum so that for those who haven't worked in the field at all, or work in different areas, and for me too, of course, it's great to hear about, this is what we do in our workplace, and this is how we implement that sort of theory, if you like, in practice. So please do, I encourage people posting to the forum to, if you've got those sorts of experiences, to share them. I thank you for the forum postings at the moment. You'll see I try to keep up with most of them. I'm usually a little bit behind, but please don't let that put you off from posting. With posting, you get marks for obviously the content of your post, but also for timeliness. So if you get it in the week it's due, then you're going to get a bit more in the way of marks to if you stick your comment in 3 weeks later, something like that. So just bear that in mind. I hope you're all getting stuck into the Etherpad assignment now and actually getting to work with some of your colleagues. Hopefully this is a helpful learning experience and helps to reduce some of that, some of the isolation that you can feel obviously as a distant student with no contact with others. So it's not easy to organise group assignments, as I'm sure you can imagine. And I think this one works reasonably well. So it's good to get your feedback at the end of the semester as well when you fill out the evaluations as to how you think it went. Please do chat to each other in Etherpad. You get a few marks for your interactions. So the whole point is we want to encourage that interaction so you can build up a little bit of a link with other students. That assignment is due when it's due. Unfortunately, the Etherpad closes on that particular date. And after that, so there's no extensions really. If you're really stuck and something awful's happened to you in your lives, then please get in touch with me separately by email, and we'll have to sort out some alternative for you. But generally speaking, obviously do try to do the assignment. It's not that challenging. Hopefully, obviously the word limit makes it a little bit tougher, I suppose, because you've got to try and be precise and get everything fitted in just such a short space of time. Short space of words, sorry. But yeah, it's the policy is a good policy. Is there's lots of meeting and there's lots of stuff you can discuss. So it should be straightforward. With the final assignment, again, I'd just like to reiterate that as you're going through all these topics, do bear in mind that final assignment. Make some notes. Think about, how can this apply in that final assignment? Is it relevant? Is it not? And obviously not all of it is, but do bear that in mind so that you're not left with a big task right at the end of semester. So I hope you're getting on all right with this. I'll be doing some more chat sessions and obviously encourage you to participate in those. If you've got any questions or queries or just want to make contact, that's absolutely fine. If you see anything interesting in the press or on the web that you think is relevant to the topic, please get it out there on the forum so we can see. I know the forums take a bit of getting used to. I'm still having trouble myself with this new sort of format from the old Interact, but gradually getting the idea of it, I think, and it seems to be working fine. So enjoy the rest of the semester. Obviously, I'll do another video thing in a few weeks' time. Be in touch if you're not enjoying it or if things are proving difficult or whatever. Got any queries? But otherwise, I look forward to getting the Etherpads in a week or so's time. And talking to you later in the subject. Okay, all the best. Cheers.